Okay, let's, you can focus on me for now. Okay, so, I'm a maths genius, right? Okay, so you find that I've done maths my whole life. I've done a degree in maths. I've worked as a mathematician for some companies overseas, in Las Vegas, in America. I've worked for companies here. Yeah, I know you don't believe it because you don't believe in yourself, right? Yes, it's true. You can work anywhere in the world. So, the idea is that you shouldn't just strive to be #1 in your class and get 50% on the highest everybody else has 40, right? Because you find that without mathematics, you're just nobody. You're nothing. You get it? Your options are what? Limited. So it's very important that you do your best to be the maths genius. Now, maths genius doesn't mean that you calculate things without a calculator or anything. It's about the work that you're supposed to do in class. Can you do it? Right? Because I'm telling you, without mathematics, it's going to be really difficult, right? It's the one subject which will open doors, many, many doors for you. And nowadays, when I say that I work for a company in Las Vegas, a certain gentleman who said, "You're lying," I had him. Please, don't limit yourself, okay? Nowadays, with technology, with everything, there is something now that's called the global village, where anyone can work anywhere. You understand? Don't limit yourself and say that because I'm coming from Joburg, therefore I will live all my life in Joburg. You can end up in London. You can end up in New York. You can end up anywhere. And you should be able to compete. Because you find that the Chinese, they're the best in the world in terms of mathematics, right? If you're put and you're told to compare, to compete for a job with the Chinese, who do you think is going to get the job? The Chinese, because they're working hard, they're trying to improve themselves, and they're at the top mathematically, and we should be able to compete with them, right? And now you find that in South Africa, it's the government is putting lots of money into education, lots and lots of money. You find that you guys are actually privileged, because if you go out into the other countries, go out into West Africa, go out into the rest of Africa, you'll see that those people don't have resources. They walk 20 kilometers to school without shoes. But because they know that their only way out is school, they'll thrive, right? And then when they come here, they will get the jobs. And then you guys will be complaining, "Oh, they're stealing our job." But they're the ones who are qualified. You understand? You understand? So you don't want to limit yourselves and okay, sorry, I think there's another group that's coming in.
Yes, sir.
Okay, they can come in. They can come in. Shh. Okay, silence please. Right.
There's spaces in the front.
There's space in the front as well here. Right. Also waiting for them to settle down. Thank you. Are we ready? Yes. Okay, second. Right. Okay, let me do this. I'll go to my website. Okay, so the website, to those of you with smartphones and stuff like that, it's mathsgenius.co.za, right? That's where I'm going to go. At MathsGenius, there you can find question. When you're doing homework and you're stuck, you can go on the math question and answer. You can ask questions for free. It's a free service that I offer, right? So you can ask for free and it won't be much of a problem. Okay, so this is the website here. So you go on to math question and answer. Can you see where the mouse is there? Yes. Math Q&A, right? Because you find that, as I was saying to the group that was in earlier, I mean, you know, with mathematics, it's the only subject that will open doors for you, right? It's the only subject that's going to give you a meaningful future, right? You have no limitations whatsoever, right? Unlike if you take math literacy, you won't be able to be an engineer, you can't be a doctor, you can't be an actuary, you can't be a lot of things. So we all have to strive to be to do mathematics, you understand? And be good at it. Because nowadays, as I was telling the other group, it's a global village where people are now moving up and down, right? Between countries. I'm not even from South Africa. But when I came here, I got the best job that was there because I had school, you understand? I had school, I had a degree in mathematics, and not very many people have got a degree in mathematics, right? I went and I got the best job. But a local couldn't get that job because they didn't have mathematics, you understand? I can right now, I say, I'm taking my bags, I'm going to the United States or Germany or anywhere, and I know that I am guaranteed to get a job if I want to get a job, you understand? Yes. Because I have mathematics. Mathematics is the one subject that's going to open any door, anywhere in the world. Right? Now, with the Chinese, if you, I was at Standard Bank 2 weeks back. When I went to their software development division, do you know what I saw? It made me angry. The people that were there, 90% of the people that were there are Indians from India, not South African Indians, Indians from India. Banks are actually importing people from India because they can't find qualified people in South Africa. Now, are we saying that South Africans are dumb? Are we saying we're dumb? No. It's a lie, right? So we have to ensure that we are competitive on the global scale, on the world scale. And the one thing that's going to make us competitive is mathematics. Because without mathematics, how are you going to be able to do programming? How are you able to do engineering? We're always going to be complaining, we black people are marginalized. But what are we doing for ourselves? Are we actually working hard to do mathematics to the best of our ability? How many hours do you spend doing mathematics on a daily basis? Huh? Okay? So it's important. Okay. No, you can have the water. It's okay. It's just water. Thank you. Right. It's important. It's important that you take this seriously because I can see some of you from your faces right now that you're fooling around. And fooling around won't help you in any way because it's your future. I've got my degree, I've got my qualifications, I'm making money, what are you doing? You understand? So it's important right now that you take this seriously, okay? Yes. Because it is your future. You're going to think about this later on when you are an old man and say, if only I'd listened that day, if only I'd made up my mind to say, I am going to succeed. Because success doesn't come to you. You go to it. You work for it. Even if you're going to be a soccer star, even if you're going to be a musician, you need that matric mathematics. Just keep it there, right? How many soccer players have you had who were playing for Kaizer Chiefs and all that? After their careers, they are nowhere. You get it? They are nowhere. They are broke because they couldn't even do their own budgets. They were busy buying cars. What's a car?
It's a car.
Right? So it's important that you know mathematics. And I want to tell you that everybody can do mathematics. I came from Zim, right? I grew up in Harare in Zimbabwe. Everyone in my school was doing mathematics. We didn't have anything called mathematical literacy. And I can assure you, right? In my school, over 90% of us had distinctions, right?